Sorry, haven't a clue. You join us today in Milton Keynes. In the Middle Ages, this area became a centre of wool production. Sheep were driven to market for their wool, which was fulled. This means it was pulled and stretched, then pounded with a mixture of water and clay by wooden paddles. It was a slow, difficult process because the sheep didn't like it and kept running away. Milton Keynes was once a centre of pigeon racing. A local man called Albert Wilson bred the first World Championship-winning homing pigeon in 1947. The following year, he sold it to a man in Barcelona, a man in Oslo, a man in Hamburg, and finally to a kebab shop in the High Street. Wilson later bred one of the fastest pigeons in competition, which was timed by Luton Air Traffic Control doing over 130 miles an hour as it came out of the back of a jet engine. Until 1987, Marlborough Gate was the headquarters of the Flat Earth Society, but they disbanded after their membership fell off. The journalist and TV presenter Robert Robinson lived nearby. He was most famous for hosting Call My Bluff, where panellists had to pretend they didn't know the meaning of certain words, such as comb over, for example. In 1998, Milton Keynes hosted a World Chess Championship qualifier between Anatoly Karpov and Nigel Short. The match ended with a shock move when Short sacrificed his knight in a pointless Sicilian defence, which saw Karpov declare an easy checkmate. But that's not the last time Milton Keynes has witnessed a pointless waste of a knight. Let's meet the teams. They are on my left, Barry Cryer and Graham Garden. And on my right, Tim Brooke-Taylor and David Mitchell. And making a welcome return and eager to enjoy the action, please welcome our scorer, the ever-delightful Samantha. OK, well, we start this week with another look at the Uxbridge English Dictionary. The English language has many useful words, but not everyone understands the meanings of apparently similar terms. For example, let's look at the difference between stocks and shares. Well, stocks are the units of ownership in public companies quoted on the stock exchange. A company creates stocks when it fixes its capital in terms of a monetary amount and then sells different proportions to investors, whereas shares, that American singer who's had all the plastic surgery. Word meanings are constantly changing, so teams, let's hear any new definitions that you've spotted recently. So, Tim, you can start.
Adamant, the very first male ant.
Barry?
Torture. Rather like a torch, but even more so.
Graham?
Minion. A tiny shallot.
David?
Diagnose. A proboscis which starts on the top right of the face and finishes on the bottom left.
Buoyant, Adamant's son. Descant, an ant with an office job.
Forebears. A really terrible night for Goldilocks.
Distant, an ant who's been slagged off. Equidistant, an ant who's been slagged off by a horse.
Offend. To circumcise.
Hydrant, an ant with 3 heads. Mutant, an ant who's lost his voice.
Trash. What makes you itch in Yorkshire?
Fielding. To find a bell in the dark.
Towel. That bird that hoots.
Tyrant, an ant who works for QuickFit.
Forecast. To have cutlery protruding from your posterior.
Gangster, a criminal pasty.
Incessant, an ant who's sleeping with his sister.
Faculty, Cockney for there's no more PG tips.
The teams are going to display their acting skills now in the round called Sound Charades. Sound Charades is closely based on the old TV favourite Give Us a Clue. The undisputed mime master of Give Us a Clue was, of course, Lionel Blair. Lionel has graced our TV screens for over 40 years. Dancing, singing and telling jokes are just 3 ways to keep yourself occupied when he's on. Tim and David, you're to start, please, and your title will shortly be displayed to the audience via the laser display screen. And for listeners at home, here's the mystery voice.
Call the midwife. Call the midwife.
Okay, right, so off you go, Tim and David.
It's 3 words, and it's a television programme.
What's it called?
And it goes like this. As an elderly eccentric billionaire, it's only right that I should be surrounded by those who mean a lot to me as I near my end. Specifically, all 3 women I've married.
Of course, sir. And Brittany, your current spouse, is here, of course?
Oh, well, what of Doris, my childhood sweetheart, who I divorced to celebrate making my first million?
Yes, she's here, sir.
And Patricia?
I'm afraid she hasn't turned up.
Telephone her immediately!
3 words, 3...
The 3 wives. Doris was the first one. Who was the last one? Brittany.
Brittany.
Britney Spears.
And Pat was the mid one. So
Time's up.
call the midwife.
Correct.
The thing is, Graham does crosswords, and I'm actually doing one at the moment. The final title is being displayed for you, Barry and Graham, and here once more is the mystery voice for listeners at home.
Monsters, Inc. Monsters, Inc.
It's a film, and this one is 2 words.
2 words.
God.
Hamish!
Dougal, you'll have had your tea.
Tea at a time like this?
4 o'clock, why not?
No, I mean when the Glen is living in terror and evil stalks abroad. You know, Baron McFrankenstein has moved into the old deserted mill, or as we now must call it, the old inhabited mill.
Well, I haven't seen the Baron himself, but I think I've seen his big lodger.
His big lodger?
Oh, Ching's 8 foot tall with bolts through his neck and nuts. I know, it surprised me, too.
Well, that hideous monstrosity is a creature of the Baron's twisted mind.
Oh.
And it is vital not to annoy the giant, or he will seek a terrible vengeance.
Oh, dearie me.
Oh, Hamish, what have you done?
Well, the creature wasn't looking.
Aye.
I borrowed a bottle of his royal blue writing fluid for my fountain pen.
Then you're doomed. The hideous ogre will tear you to bits.
But why?
Because you stole the...
Goodbye.
Has ink got something in it?
And the ink belongs to a monster, really, isn't it?
Or even monsters.
Yes.
Monsters Inc.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
The next round is called Swankers, and this is where the teams boast about some fascinating or impressive aspects of their lives. It's what we call in the trade a quickie. Although Barry was telling us he recently won his first match when he tried cage fighting. To be honest, that budgie didn't put up much of a fight. In this game, the teams will be guests at a party where they take turns to unashamedly boast about something which each succeeding guest has to outdo. So off you go.
We're not having turkey this Christmas. We're going to have a goose.
Yeah.
A goose.
Oh, well, we're having a golden eagle. It's delicious. Tastes just like swan.
We actually wanted to make it really special, so we've stuffed a goose in a swan and then stuffed both of them in a golden eagle. And we've persuaded a lion to eat the lot.
Yes, we've hired a boa constrictor to eat the lion. And gas mark 7, it only takes a couple of days.
Yes, we had that last year. We're getting the entire population of the Battersea Dogs home, and we're going to eat them. But we'll also make a huge donation to the Battersea Dogs home.
Yes, yeah. We're having a fowl and a duck. Fowl and duck. Could you put that together and it's called a dowel.
Well, yes, we're having several dowels and dogs' homes to eat on Christmas Eve, and then we're actually going away for Christmas just to get away from it all. So we're going somewhere hot where it also snows.
Yes, very wise. We're economising too. And in fact, this year we're not sending out Christmas cards at all. We're sending out Christmas cars. Everyone we know.
I've actually sent out Christmas military hardware to many of my friends because I wish to try and induce a conflict in the other part of the world from the boiling snowy place where I'll be Christmasing. So literally they'll be fighting each other, but I've got several staff on hand to grate an iceberg over me.
Well, it's now time to play the game called Mornington Crescent. But first, I'm told by the postrum that we've received more letters this week than ever before. It comes from a Mrs. Trellis of North Wales. She writes, "Dear you and yours, I'm concerned about the poles I've got holding my washing line up. I think they might actually be Ukrainians. Yours sincerely, Mrs. Trellis." Well, this week it's the seldom played original Metropolitan Rules version of the game. There's not too much to worry about, team, saving, of course, the notorious Pimlico proviso. But just to be on the safe side, I will allow use of the sat-nav. So, Tim, will you start, please?
Well, I'll just try to see what I should do.
Continue on the current road.
Oh, right. Oh, so that's Euston Road. So I will go to Fairlop, I think.
Fairlop?
That's what I said.
Yes, but... Oh, boy, that's thrown me a bit.
You are approaching a speed camera.
What shall I do?
Say cheese.
Oh. Fairlop, alliteration, Farringdon.
Interesting, Farringdon. Just see if I go down here.
In 200 yards, bear left.
Okay, and...
In 200 yards, there is a bear on your left.
Better avoid that. But...
There is also a zebra crossing.
Okay, well, I better turn round again, and, Mansion House.
Oh.
Yes. All right.
Very, very good.
Yes, you might think that's clever, but well, I could do Charing Cross there, but no, Pimlico proviso. I think it would need to be carry on to London Bridge or something like that.
There is no service between Charing Cross and London Bridge due to emergency incompetence.
Well, that solves my problem. Strand.
Strand.
Yeah.
In that case, I think I'll go Old Kent Road.
Not that road.
Why not?
That road goes to Milton Keynes.
Right, then in that case, I'll go to Albemarle Street.
Albemarle Street. Block Pimlico. God, I'm blocked here, I'm blocked.
Dord Struth Mate. Notting Hill Gate.
Who gives a toss? Charing Cross.
Okay.
You can do it.
Okay. Maybe if
You have strayed into Milton Keynes.
But no, I think I can.
Take first exit after the 27th roundabout.
I might have to.
Look, a field full of concrete cows. No, it's the MK Duns.
I think I'm all right. Chalk Farm.
Ooh, pushing your luck, I think. Now, what's happening here?
You are approaching a congestion charged zone. Take your numbered plates off.
I think I'm onto a winner here.
Yep.
I'll just confirm it, though.
You may be owed £3,500 in missold PPI.
Not the advice I was hoping for, but I'll go to Camden Town.
Camden Town?
Like that.
Oh, well, I'm going to say Fulham Palace Road.
Recalculating due to traffic information. Just go home.
Oh, all right. Mornington Crescent.
This next game is called Just a Minim, and it's a musical version of the long-running wireless favourite Just a Minute. So take it away, Colin. Colin, I said, take it away. Take the piano. Take the piano away. So as the... Don't encourage him. So, as the minute waltz gently fades, please welcome the four enthusiastic, effervescent, exciting, exotic players who are lively, entertaining, quick-witted, comical, so very, very talented and barely audible over the noise of the audience reaching for their sick bags. David, you ought to go first, and the song I'd like you to sing with your usual wit and wisdom without hesitation, deviation, or repetition is He's Got the Whole World in His Hands.
He's got the whole world in his hands. The man has the entire planet within his grasp. He's got the entire...
Graham has challenged there. I think I know the nature of your challenge. Is it by any chance unutterably petty?
Well, if we're going to play by the rules of the game, it was repetition of entire.
Repetition of entire, yes, it is true. Poor David, who is a newcomer to the game that we love to play so much. Not just in this country, but all throughout Europe and the British Empire and indeed the universe. And so over to you, Graham, with 40 seconds to go with He's Got the Whole World in His Hands.
The supreme beings holding 100% of Earth within his grasp. He's got the little tiny baby in his hands. He's got a midget infant.
Barry,
I know you're on my team, Graham, but sorry about that.
No.
There was a repeat of Grasp, wasn't there, in there somewhere?
I think He's Got came up a couple of times.
Got was there.
You made a challenge there, Barry, and Tim took it upon himself to lay another challenge upon that, as if it wasn't humiliating enough. But Barry, a seasoned veteran of the game that we love to play so very much, and has been on the show more times over more years than anyone else, and still keeps coming back to see us because he keeps forgetting that we haven't asked him. with only 30 seconds left to go. 31 seconds, in fact. I've just been corrected by a voice in my ear, which is worrying because I haven't got anything in my ear. It is over to you, Barry.
He's got a little tiny baby in his hands. He's carrying an infant with his fingers, manually holding your booba, palm-wise. Help, thank you.
Well, David is challenged there. And what was the nature of your challenge, David?
Well, it was such a long hesitation that I thought Barry might be ill.
It was a long hesitation, David, but you were so long in coming in with your challenge, and I'm afraid I can't allow it. Hesitating on a hesitation challenge is just not allowed in this game that we love to play so much. David, a novice of the game that we love to play so much, not aware of that minor regulation there that I've had to impose. Now he does know, and I'm sure he won't make the same stupid error again. So it's back to you, Barry, with only 14 seconds left to go of the song that we love to sing so much. He's got the whole world in his hands. Over to you, Barry. Barry, a great veteran of the game that we love to play so much in this game. It's not only going out in Great Britain and the colonies, as I mentioned before, but also the Moon, Venus, Mercury, Jupiter, Mars, Galaxy, Cadbury's Fruit and Nut, Neptune, Saturn, right round Uranus and Newport Pagnell. Over to you, Barry. And Barry has challenged himself there.
Yeah.
Well, you only got 4 seconds to go, Barry, and you can't fill it by just challenging yourself and then making
4 seconds.
4 seconds to go, Barry, in the game that we love to play so much, singing the song that we love to sing so much, which is called "He's Got the Whole World in His Hands So Much." With 4 seconds left to go, Barry, a seasoned veteran of the game that we love. So, with 4 seconds to go, Barry, I do wish you'd stop playing the piano. With 4 seconds left to go, Barry.
This man is able to bestow.
And David has come in with a challenge just as I was about to blow the whistle on that. David came in with a fraction of a second left. It's sometimes thought as bad form, but David is a novice of the game that we love to play so much. David, what is the nature of your challenge?
Incredibly slow singing.
It was slow singing. That's technically not a challenge. Would you? Which
What's your
category
objection?
is that?
Well, it's so slow as to be hesitant.
Are you saying it was hesitation?
He was deviating from the rhythm.
No!
I'll handle this, Tim. I can allow that. I think it was a fair challenge that David has come in with, and because the audience enjoyed your challenge so much as well, I'm going to give you a bonus point and a fluffy toy and a book token. And chairmanship of the Co-op Bank. So back to David with a 14th of a second left to go of the song that we love to sing so much in the game that we love to play so much.
Please, God.
And it's very nearly the end of the show, but there is just time to fit in a round that should be of interest to churchgoers. Samantha has to leave now as she's off to meet an elderly gentleman friend who's been a lifelong churchgoer and has asked Samantha to help plan his funeral arrangements. She says he wants to be cremated and has asked her to scatter his ashes at his church. Samantha says his last wish is to be tossed off the top of the steeple. So while she's away doing that, I'll ask the teams to suggest the titles of movies that would be sure to delight an audience of churchgoers. Can you start us, Graham?
The Vicar Man.
Barry.
Winnie the Pooh.
Tim.
I Know What You Did Last Supper.
David.
Dude, where's my cardinal?
The nuns of Navarone.
Chaplain.
Confessions of a stained glass window cleaner.
Alter President's men.
Predator versus Episcopalian.
Waiting for God. Oh.
Anointment with death.
Gunfight at the Bach Chorale.
One Jehovah the Cuckoo's Nest.
Break me the bread of Alfredo Garcia.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the show. And in fact, the end of this, the 60th series. And, looking back over 42 years, we should take a moment to remember all the awards the teams have won. Cycling proficiency, knot tying and highest up the wall. So from the teams, Samantha, myself and our audience here in Milton Keynes, it's goodbye. Goodbye.
Hello and welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. You join us on a visit to Blackpool's Grand Theatre. Blackpool's summer seasons have hosted many famous performers. One of the greatest regulars was, of course, George Formby with his ukulele and later his mean lean grilling machine. It doesn't matter what you put in the grill, it always turns out nice again. Yes. And it cleans windows. The household products multinational Reckitt Benckiser have a factory near here where they make Vanish, which is marketed as Britain's #1 stain remover. They don't say whether it works on number 2s. An enterprising Blackpool company recently launched a modification which has been hailed as the ultimate car anti-theft device. They glue a Vauxhall Corsa badge to your bonnet. It was recent research at Lancaster University that concluded that the impending world food shortage can be solved by eating insects. Well, they say the most nutritious are the cockroach, the locust and the dung beetle, which should be frozen to kill them while preserving their nutrients. But is it really possible to live off a dead beetle? Well, Yoko Ono has managed for 35 years. We are today guests of Blackpool's historic Grand Theatre. Built in 1894, it has never presented anything but top-line entertainment. And that's exactly what we've got today, anything but top-line entertainment. Let's meet the teams. They are, on my left, Barry Cryer and Jeremy Hardy. And on my right, Tim Brooke-Taylor and Rob Brydon. And eager as ever to enjoy some hot scoring action on the desk next to me, please welcome the delightful Samantha. So we start this week with a look at ruined songs. It's all too easy to ruin a song. Just look at the entire career of Danny Minogue, Kylie's tone-deaf brother. Teams, I'd like you to add a word to the title of a song in order to make it a lot less appealing. Barry, maybe you could start us off.
Breaking wind beneath my wings.
Tim.
The Only Way Is Up, yours.
Rob.
Mrs. Anne Robinson.
Jeremy.
Outside La Vie en Rose.
Do you know the way to San Jose Mourinho?
She Loves You, Kip.
Don't go breaking my heart valve.
Papa's got a brand new colostomy bag.
Anne Widdecombe Fair.
Suicide is painless. Jump.
Wake me up before you go go-karting.
I put a spell check on you.
I believe I can fly fish.
Once, twice, 3 times a ladyboy.
Tell Laura I love her mum.
Okay, well, it's time for a music round now. This is where I ask the teams to sing one song to the tune of another. The town of Blackpool has produced some of the music world's biggest names, including Robert Smith of The Cure. Robert is best known for his trademark otherworldly appearance, that of a tumble-dried Elizabeth Taylor. At the piano, we have Colin Sell. Listeners will be interested to learn that Colin has recently been working with Florence and the Machine. Yes, after a quick check, Colin realised the problem with Florence's machine was a bra wire in the filter pump. Well, we'll start with you, Barry. I'd like you to sing the words of Tub Thumping by Chumbawamba to the tune of the Toreador's March from Bizet's Carmen.
Knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. Pissing the night away, pissing the night. He drinks a whiskey drink.
So, it's you now, Jeremy, and give him a chance. I'd like you to sing the words of Thank You for the Music by ABBA to the tune of Annie's song.
I'm nothing special. In fact, I'm a bit of a bore. If I tell a joke, you've probably heard it before. But I have a talent, a wonderful thing. 'Cause everyone listens when I start to sing. I'm so grateful and proud. All I want is to sing it out loud. So I say thank you for the music, the songs I'm singing. Thanks for all the joy they're bringing. Who can live without it? I ask in all honesty, what would life be?
To hear him sing like that, it brings a tear to the eye. Especially when you know how badly bullied he was at school. So, Tim, I'd like you to sing the words of The Message by Grandmaster Flash to the tune of A Windmill in Old Amsterdam.
It's like a jungle, sometimes it makes me wonder how I keep from going under. Broken glass everywhere, people pissing on the stairs. You know they just don't care. I can't take the smell, can't take the noise. Got no money to move out, I guess. I got no choice. Rats in the front room, roaches in the back, junkies in the alley with the baseball bat. Hooray!
And finally, Rob, I'd like you to sing the words of With Me Little Stick of Blackpool Rock to the tune of Delilah. Nice try, Rob. Next game is called, and I have to be careful here, Hopeless Swankers. Always have trouble with that word, hopeless. Now, in this game, the teams will be guests at a party where they take turns to unashamedly boast about something which each succeeding guest has to outdo. And when I hit my gong, the teams have to change the topic of conversation. Okay, well, we'll start with you, Rob. You're in Blackpool, where you've just had a tattoo and a piercing done. Off you go, please.
Okay. Well, I've just had some tattooing done on me to mark being here, and I'm rather proud of it. I've had 16 moles, little skin moles, tattooed the top of my arm, just so I can look at them and not worry.
Well, I've had a very discreet one. It's actually on my shoulder, and it depicts a shoulder. If you look really, really closely, you can just about see it.
I've got the Edinburgh tattoo all over my body. It's beautiful.
I was going to have a tattoo, but my garden's not big enough and I can't stand bagpipes, so it's just...
I don't know if I've ever mentioned it to you guys. We've not talked about piercings very much, but I've got a pierced Brosnan.
I've got both nipples pierced, and between them I've got running the old communication cord from an old train. And if you pull on it, my heart stops.
I've got all 4 nipples pierced.
Last time I was in Blackpool, I got well pierced.
Very good. We'll move on to another subject. This time you are variety acts. So maybe, Tim, you could kick us off.
Well, I've got a juggling act. I juggle dogs.
I juggle flies. Fly juggling. They fly from hand to hand. They do the work.
Beat that, Rob.
Well, I've got 6 dogs, and they juggle me.
Wow. What I do is I actually juggle a career and children. I did drop a toddler the other day, but she was all right.
Well, this time you're boasting about the worst builders you've had.
We had an absolute nightmare with ours. We've always wanted a loft conversion, and they went up there and they converted it to Catholicism. Big statue of the Virgin where the shower's supposed to be.
Well, we had builders came round and to talk about the project, and I had an extension in the kitchen.
Was that early in the morning?
Not as much these days, no. So,
well, they promised us they could dig out our basement and put a swimming pool in, and they drowned the people in the downstairs flat.
Okay. Jeremy, you start this one, and you're talking about the most authentic holiday experiences that you've had.
Okay, well, we just wanted to get completely off the tourist track, so we didn't want to go to a travel agent, we didn't want to book anything, we just turned up at the airport, we stowed away on a plane, we didn't even know where it was going, we just thought we'd wing the whole thing, just like that, improv, it just...
We're the same, my wife and I. We don't like to go to built-up areas, so we'll tend to go to places that are probably just still glacier. There's no life, just plankton, just very basic bacterial life.
Funny you should say that, because we love whales. We spend our life...
Why is that funny?
I'll explain to you afterwards, Rob.
Well, we just think everywhere's getting so overdeveloped that we actually holiday back in time. Kind of like early Paleolithic times. We go to. Some of it's quite spoilt now. It's a shame, but you know, we like to just hang with the fossils and just really, really chill, just not really go anywhere.
We go into the future, and I knew you'd say all that.
We go back in time to the Isle of Man, and there's a statue of Norman Wisdom there. You know, it keeps falling down.
I've got a Pierce Brosnan.
Okay, well, our next round was inspired by Through the Keyhole, the popular TV favourite in which a sad parade of desperate has-beens lay their lives bare in front of a clearly unimpressed audience. I think we should sue, actually. For the purposes of this round, 2 mystery cubicles have been specially furnished off stage to precisely resemble the homes of celebrities. Each team will take it in turn to enter one of these cubicles and to describe its contents for the opposing team to guess whose house it represents. So you can go first, Tim and Rob. You can leave the stage, please. Enter your mystery cubicle now. Meanwhile, the identity of Tim and Rob's home owner will now be displayed to the theatre audience via the state-of-the-art laser display screen. And for listeners at home, here's the mystery voice.
Sir Tom Jones. Sir Tom Jones.
Okay. Tim and Rob, are you inside yet?
We're in.
We're here.
Okay. Can you start describing what you can see, please?
Okay, thank you, Jack. Well, there's a big armchair, but it's round the wrong way now. Is that normal?
Well, it's not unusual, certainly.
And the owner is a keen sports fan, Jack, but he's got a dartboard. He or she, could be a she,
Could be
got
she.
a dartboard, but instead of a bullseye in the middle, there's a picture of Boy George.
Oh, here's a sack. There's something written on it. What is it? Oh, from the BBC.
That must be who gave it, I suppose.
Yeah, let's have a look in this cupboard.
Oh, good Lord, it's
Oh,
full of knickers. Different sizes. I mean, it's a nice home. Look at this,
Oh,
a
yeah.
giant bag of evergreen lawn fertilizer.
There's a cat flap.
What's new?
Here's a framed photo of someone. Hang on, is that you, Rob? So you've met him?
Do you know what? I think I have.
Well, what's your impression of him?
I don't know.
Okay, right, Barry and Jeremy, can you work out whose house that is?
It's that wonderful singer, Shirley Jones.
It's Sir Thomas Jones.
Yes, Tom Jones, congratulations. Barry and Jeremy, it's your turn. You can go and enter your cubicle now, so off you go. And while Barry and Jeremy make their way there, the identity of their homeowner will now be displayed to the audience again via the laser display board, while here again is the mystery voice for listeners at home.
Sir Walter Raleigh. Sir Walter Raleigh.
Barry and Jeremy, can you hear me?
Yes.
Here we are. Yeah.
So can you start describing what you can see, please?
Well, it looks like somebody's been around quite a bit.
Yeah.
So obviously, sort of travel brochures here.
Yeah.
A lot of rough guides.
There's
And,
a picture of him there, look.
Oh, yeah, but what's he wearing? That cloak's filthy.
It's filthy.
It's got footprints,
got footprints on it.
muddy footprints, and it looks like a lady's shoe.
Yeah, exactly.
Lot of duty free. He's got load of
Look at
fags.
that.
Golden Virginia. What else he's got? He's got an appetite. Oven chips.
Yes.
Crisps. Packets of Smash.
Smash. Oh, there's a bicycle over there.
Is it his, do you think?
It's got his name on it.
Oh, it must be.
Very interesting man.
Yeah.
The end.
All right, then.
Might as well have a Smash while we're in here.
All right. Tim and Rob, what do you make of that?
We think it's Walter Raleigh.
Yeah, it's such fun, hearing you work it out and guess. Well, this next game is about life's great questions. It's a bit like the moral maze. What is conscience? Why am I here? Is there anything else on? It's a general knowledge quiz, but it's a quiz with a twist in that it's conducted backwards. I'll provide the answers to various questions, and I'll ask the teams to suggest what they think the original question would have been. Okay, so Barry, you can start. Here's the answer, and what's the question? Both poles.
Who are your last plumbers?
The question was actually which 2 places on Earth has only one dog ever been to? Yeah.
Dogs always head for poles.
Tim, the answer is a detestable, bombastic, tiresome, egocentric creep.
What's the nicest thing you can say about Donald Trump?
In fact, it was how was Hercule Poirot described by Agatha Christie? Yeah. Jeremy, here's the answer for you. it does not contain toilet paper.
Why do Blackpool folk prefer the swimming pool to the sea?
In fact, the question was, what did the president of Belarus officially state about the Belarusian sausage in 2015? Okay, Rob, the answer is bow wow, ding dong, and poo poo.
What were some of the suggested names put forward before settling on Duran Duran?
It was, what are three names for different theories about the origin of language? Barry.
Yeah.
A bloody awful singer.
What came last in the sewing machine Olympics?
No, the question was, how did Prince Philip once describe Tom Jones? Tim?
Yeah.
This is the answer. Right. 7 inches to the gallon.
What's the actual consumption of a Volkswagen Golf?
But the question was, what was Apollo 11's fuel consumption?
Oh.
Jeremy?
Yeah.
Traces of anal bacteria.
Why don't thermometers taste nice?
It's, in fact, the question was, what do 1 in 7 UK banknotes carry? No need to worry about that here in Blackpool. And Rob, the answer is yew tree.
What do you shout if you want a table at a variety club dinner?
The question was, in 1745, which tree did Louis XV go to a ball dressed as? Yeah. Barry, on
Yes.
for you. So the answer is, turned on by a horse in 1977.
What was Princess Anne's happiest moment?
As I'm sure the audience know. Do you know what this is, audience? What happened to the Blackpool illuminations when Red Rum did the honours? Yeah, they were turned on by a horse in 1977. Tim, the answer is, your brain cells shrink.
What happens when you move to Yorkshire? From Lancashire.
It's actually what happens to your brain cells when you're asleep. Yeah. That's woken you up, hasn't it? Jeremy.
Yeah.
Add Viagra to their water.
How do you serve teetotalers a stiff drink?
In fact, the question is, how can one prevent flowers from wilting for up to a week? And Rob, the answer is like a dead pig.
What is David Cameron's favourite Madonna song?
In fact, it's, the question is, what is the Chinese equivalent of sleeping like a log? I slept like a dead pig. And finally, Barry,
Yes.
Again, for you, the answer is by sewing 2 jock straps together.
How do you start a cockfight?
Yes, the question was, how was the sports bra invented? It's very nearly the end of the show, but there's just time to fit in a quick round of Ornithologists Film Club. Samantha's a keen bird watcher, and she and a gentleman friend have just returned from a twitching break to a coastal wetland centre. It was an exhilarating weekend, and the gentleman's hand shook as he filled in his notebook. 3 shags, 1 swallow, and a record-breaking 12 finches. So, teams, I'd like you, please, to suggest film titles likely to be popular with an audience of ornithologists. Jeremy, do you want to start?
Once Upon a Ptarmigan in the West.
Barry.
Carry on up the Khyber.
Someone just went, no. Tim.
The Rook, the Thief, his wife and her plover.
Inglorious Buzzards.
Gannet of the Apes.
Butch Cassowary and the Sundance Kid.
Betty Bluetit.
Natural Born Guillemots.
Drakes on a plane.
Oh, what a lovely warbler.
Snakes on a crane.
Titanic.
Poltergeist.
Kill Spoonbill.
Rook who's squawking.
Kill Hornbill.
We need to stalk about Kevin.
Kill Razorbill.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, as the tourist hat of time is condemned by the Trading Standards Officer of Eternity, and the dead donkey of destiny is recycled in the service station sausage of salvation. I notice it's the end of the show, so from the team, Samantha, myself, and our audience here in Blackpool, it's goodbye. Goodbye.
Barry Pryor, Jeremy Hardy, Tim Brooke-Taylor and Rob Brydon were being given silly things to do by Jack D, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme consultants were Ian Pattinson and Fraser Steele, and the producer was John Naismith.
Hello and welcome to, I'm sorry, I haven't a clue, you join us this week on a visit to Southend-on-Sea. Indisputably a town in Essex. The county of Essex gets its name from the East Saxons, who were defeated in a battle to the north of here in 1016. The Saxons were mercilessly thrashed by the Danes on the orders of their king, Canute the Great, as he was described by the Saxon historian Ethelstan the Dyslexic. The Essex Literary Society was founded in 1831 by Peter Mark Roget, who wrote the famous Thesaurus, which bears his name. At the time, he struggled to find a market for his book and constantly pestered the eminent publisher Charles Branwell. After repeatedly rejecting it, Branwell finally told Roget to stick his Thesaurus up his arse-bum backside. Southend is notable for having Britain's first branch of Starbucks outside of London, which opened in 1997. Before then, the people of Southend had to make their own coffee, shout out their name incorrectly, and then burn a £5 note. The man who designed the Range Rover retired here and passed away recently. He was coming out of a supermarket when he collapsed across 2 parking spaces. The late film director and restaurant critic Michael Winner had a country home near Great Baddow, and sadly the house burnt down while he was away, despite a neighbour summoning the fire brigade. So that was a waste of a second-class stamp. Let's meet the teams. They are, on my left, Barry Pryor and Sandy Toksvig. And on my right, Miles Jupp and Richard Osman. And taking her place at the desk next to me, please welcome our scorer, the ever-wonderful Samantha. Well, we start this week with a game called Change a Letter, Ruin a Show. Single letter changes can alter ideas or concepts. For example, simply substituting the letter N for the letter M gave us the noodle bar for pensioners, Wagananas. In this round, I'll ask the teams to suggest TV, radio and film titles that would have been substantially different if just one letter was mistakenly changed. So, start with you, please, Barry.
Why do you think you are?
Miles.
Grand's anatomy.
Richard?
Gove hurts.
Sandy?
Carl the midwife.
Are you being perved?
3 men and a goat.
Top rear.
Geordie Hoare.
Desert Island desks.
The National Pottery, live.
Noel's Horse Party. That was the 90s for you.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Mr. Who. Kevin MacLeod's Gland Designs. Waking the Deaf.
Hash in the attic.
Chunderbirds.
Well, the next game is called Word for Word. Now, in this game, each team attempts to exchange unrelated words while the opposing team tries to spot a connection. So, Barry and Sandy, you can start exchanging your words, while Richard and Miles, you should challenge to take over play if you think you've spotted a connection. So, off you go, please, Barry and Sandy.
Plinth.
A bassinate.
Asteroid.
Bonquette.
Doppelganger.
Oh, that's good.
I've got 2 bonquettes identical.
Fair enough. I think if you've got 2 bonquettes, I think we can. I will allow that.
Yeah.
I will allow that.
That's a circle, that, wasn't it?
Yes. So off you go, Richard.
Glow stick.
Plumage.
Apropos. Cheeks. Hovercraft. Brisket. Lyricism.
Sandy.
All these words are in a Greek dictionary, and they're trying to fool us by not doing them in Greek.
I think you have spotted a connection there, Sandy. I think you're quite right. And we are now into the elimination round, so it's over to Sandy and Barry, where you will be eliminated if a connection is spotted.
Furore.
Oh. Spritz.
Gauntlet.
Brassiere.
Miles.
Well, I mean, if you suggest to someone that they might attempt to remove your brassiere, as I've done several times, you're throwing down the gauntlet.
Thrown down the gauntlet. Okay. Well, I'm afraid, Sandy. Yes, there is a connection there, isn't there? I'm
Very concrete one. Yeah.
Very
Concrete.
Unarguable. Yeah.
So
You've seen my bra.
Sandy has now been eliminated, so it's now down to Barry to come up with a sequence of words to come up with a sequence of words which make no sense, which in Barry's case won't be a problem, I can assure you.
On my own, this is.
On your own, Barry.
Solo.
Yes.
Hubris. Indigo. Jesuit. Kennel.
Miles has come in.
We take our dog to a Jesuit kennel.
Could you give us more details of that?
Yes, it's a retriever.
Fair enough. There are quite a lot of Jesuit kennels around, Barry. I'm surprised you didn't spot that.
I don't get out enough.
Yeah, I'm afraid that. So you're eliminated, Barry. So now it's down to Miles and Richard.
Well, we're against each other. This is fun. Priest hole.
Plunger.
Well, Sandy has challenged that, and I'm very grateful to Sandy because actually I am making up the rules as I go along and realise that there was no one left to challenge. Sandy, what did you spot there?
Well, depending on the state of the priest's hole, I would imagine that a plunger might occasionally be necessary.
Plunger might be necessary at the priest's hole. I don't know about. Well, I don't know if we can. I can't. Actually, maybe we should put the vote to the people. That never goes wrong, does it? I think it's roughly 52-48%. So now it's down to Richard to come up with a sequence of words which have no connection.
Okay. Rocket. Chummy.
Sandy again.
I imagine if you're in a rocket with somebody, you've got to be quite chummy. They're small. They're a confined space.
You don't get in a rocket, though, do you? You get in the capsule at the top of a rocket.
Ooh, pedant.
If you were an astronaut, you wouldn't be saying pedant. You would say, thank you very much for that information.
I thought you were using rocket as a verb and said, I imagine if you're going to rocket somebody, you'd be quite chummy with them.
Oh.
No, I misheard it,
Yeah.
so I simply misheard it.
But no, I think, Jack, that means you win.
Yeah.
I'll play that. Thank you very much. Okay, well, we come now to the round called Celebrity in a Box, and the rules are self-explanatory. So let's meet today's celebrity, and we're honoured to welcome His Royal Highness Prince William, Duke of Cambridge. Welcome, Your Royal Highness. I know you're a very busy man, so without further ado, can I ask you to step into the box? Thank you, and there we are, our celebrity in a box. On to the next round. Okay, the next round takes as its inspiration the world of games. Now, who here hasn't looked at a Monopoly box lid, read 8 years plus and thought, well, that's way too bloody long? The idea is that one team will play a favourite game of theirs, after which the opposing team should attempt to guess the name of the game that they're playing. So, Barry and Sandy, you can start, and the title of your game will now be advertised to the audience via the laser display board. And for listeners at home, here's the mystery voice.
Gludo. Gludo.
Are you ready?
Yes, Barry and Sandy.
Okay, my turn to guess this time. Was it Professor Gum in the craft room with the epoxy resin?
No, it wasn't.
Was it Colonel Yoo-Hoo in the bicycle shed with the rubber cement?
No, it wasn't him either.
Then I'm stuck.
Good game, eh?
Not to be sniffed at.
Could it possibly be Gludo?
Okay, so your turn to play a game, Richard and Miles, and the title of your game is now being exhibited on the laser display board, while here again is the mystery voice for listeners at home.
Desperate for the Ludo. Desperate for the Ludo.
Okay, over to you, Richard and Miles.
Okay. Oh, how long have we been playing this?
2 hours.
If we can just get to the centre.
Let's just get it.
Oh, 6. That's so annoying.
Okay, right.
Just get your yellow thing to the middle. Come on, you can do it.
This always
Just a 3. That's all you need.
Oh,
5. I just needed 2. I've got 3 of my red ones home. I just need 4.
Can you roll for me? Because I need both hands to hold the table.
I told you we shouldn't have that 3 bean salad before we started playing. 14.
Okay, come on. We just need to get. You need you've gone all the way around the whole cross. You just need. Come on, go for it.
Oh, finally.
Oh, thank God.
After you.
Faintly lavatorial context,
Yes.
I think. And I think it's 2 syllables. And I'm trying to think of the other one. Now, wait a minute. Shot in the dark. Lou. What can the second syllable be? Over to Sandy.
Is it Ludo? Oh, there's more.
Well, the prefix to Ludo was...
There's a prefix to Ludo.
Can I say, people listening at home, Richard has been the one that's hit the button every time.
Sorry, what do you mean button?
There's a prefix to it.
Well, you can tell them.
The game we were playing is called Desperate for the Ludo.
Desperate for the... Oh, yes.
And it's brilliant.
Much better.
Yes.
I feel a fool now.
I know. I'm trying to stifle my laughter.
And I'm managing.
This is lovely team play. Lovely team play.
Yeah. OK, well, in this next game, we take a look at eye-catching programme titles. A good programme title can help secure a huge audience, as was illustrated by the recent Channel 4 documentary about the favourite biscuits of the travelling community, My Big Fat Gypsy Creams. The people whose job it is to come up with ideas for radio and TV shows can be remarkably lazy with their programme titles, so I'll ask the teams to share examples of programmes where the content has been contrived to suit what someone thought would make a clever title. Maybe we start with you, please, Miles.
Coming up on BBC Three, veteran comedian and ladies' man Barry Cryer hosts a brand new dating and makeover series specifically targeted at the over 80s. That's Snog, Barry, Avoid.
Barry.
On ITV tonight, Beyoncé shows us round the stately home she's just bought. That's Beyoncé Castle tonight on ITV.
Richard.
Next on BBC One, what happens when a leading chemist opens 2 branches in the same Surrey town? In These Boots Are Made for Woking.
Sandy.
Tonight, Rick Stein travels to France to examine why the British are so squeamish about some traditional French cooking. That's Rick Stein with Horses for Courses.
Coming up on BBC Four, we look at the intriguing case of how one of Britain's favourite comedians won planning permission to build his new house next to a cemetery. That's Let Bygraves Be Bygraves. Later on BBC Four.
And on Channel 4 now, a documentary entirely made up of short bits of footage of cardiac surgery in Totally Clips of the Heart.
In the Life Scientific, Jim Al-Khalili talks to Professor James Long about his groundbreaking work analysing personality traits from people's urine samples. That's Taking the Piss this Wednesday.
Tonight's concert on Radio 3 features a group of amateur musicians who are all serving police officers, the London Occasional Law Officers Light Orchestra. So tonight at 8, don't miss music from LO.
On E4 now, the dating show where IT professionals have to win a date and then immediately get dumped in Try Turning It On and Off Again.
Tune in for the new quiz with Alexander Armstrong and Richard Osman, and all the contestants go commando. That's Pantless today at 5.
This next game is called Just a Minim, and it's a musical version of the long-running wireless favourite, Just a Minute. And Just a Minute has run for over 900 episodes and is kept fresh with regular injections of new blood, as is its host, Nicholas Parsons. So, Colin, I'm going to need you to... No, Colin, I haven't finished yet, have I? No? I was about to say I'm going to need you to keep very quiet until I actually ask you to play the piano. And as... Oh, don't feel sorry for him. He doesn't care. Doesn't care about you. Otherwise he wouldn't have turned up in his gardening clothes. And as the minute waltz gently fades away, please welcome our 4 gifted, accomplished, skilled, masterful, adept, ingenious players who are also lively, entertaining, quick-witted, etc., etc. Sandy Toksvig, we're going to go to you first, and the song I'd like you to sing with your usual wit and wisdom without hesitation, repetition, deviation, or repetition is Oh, I Do Like to Be Beside the Seaside.
Oh, I do like to be beside the seafront. Me prefer being next to briny deep. Je aime to stroll upon the prom path beach, where the brass plans blatantly on pom teach. So just let me exist along the ocean. I'll conduct life with such glee. And there's lots of girls as well. Me, I'd love sojourning abreast, parallel to Frotham, also the surf.
Sandy Toksvig going very skillfully to the end of a song. Unfortunately, there's still 36 seconds to go. But Sandy's doing so very, very well. Very marvellous, skillful player of the game that we love to play so much. And Sandy, who's played the game we love to play so much on several occasions now, and always doing very, very, very well with it. And considering she's actually... Considering she's a lady, and we always treat lady players on this show as if they are equal to men players. Move on, we now have a second song to sing, and I'd like Richard to start this time with She'll Be Coming Round the Mountain. She'll be coming round the mountain. Richard Osman.
She'll be coming round the mountain when her comes, traversing the hillock.
And Barry has a challenge there. Barry, just wait a minute until I haven't introduced you yet. Hello, Barry. Haven't you able to tell the ladies and gentlemen that you're a long-standing member of the game and a skillful player of the game that we love to play, and I'm so keen to come in with a challenge, you haven't even let me say my bit, and I'm the chair of the game. I don't say that, no one will know where we stand with it. But anyway, Barry Cryer, who is so desperate to spit out what he wants to say, I'm hoping now that it's going to be kind-hearted and not as vitriolic as it sometimes can be. Dear Barry Cryer, who's been coming here for so many years, he's actually forgotten that he's no longer invited. Barry Cryer, what was the nature of your challenge?
Hesitation.
There was a bit of a hesitation there, wasn't there? Richard Osman came in, a little bit of hesitation there between the words. He sounded as though he was searching for the next. It's a fair challenge, isn't it? I think, Richard, don't you agree? Don't just sit there nodding. This is radio, don't you understand? People can't see that now.
I am strongly in favour of that challenge.
Yes, well, Richard Osman there is a co-host of TV's favourite show, Pointless, where they keep the quality of the show so high by only making 6 shows a day. And that's how they do it. There's a trade secret that he won't mind me letting you in on there. So yes, there's a successful challenge from Barry there with only 68 seconds left to go there. Coming round the mountain to Barry Cryer. Thank you, Barry.
Circling the hill on her arrival and orbiting similar territory, as well as visiting various routes in the area.
And Sandy, a challenge there. Sandy, what was the nature of your challenge? Sandy, been playing the game for many, many years. A skillful player of the game that we love to play. Not only here, but throughout Her Majesty's United Kingdom, which is mostly England now. But we carry on anyway, don't we? What was the nature of your challenge, Sandy?
I was just putting Barry out of his misery, that was all.
Well, I'm not sure that's a proper challenge, but the audience here in Southend enjoyed it so much that I'm going to give you a 7 and 6 coupon to spend at Timothy White's on whatever you want. It is back to you, Barry, I'm afraid, with another 72 seconds left. She'll be coming round the mountain. Over to you, Barry.
Singing I-O, yippee, happy, E. Caroling, J-K-L-O. Oh, the...
And the whistle went there, which means that Well, that actually isn't the end of a round whistle. That's called the mercy whistle, that one, isn't it? Occasionally you have to blow it just to help Barry out. But you're doing very, very well there, weren't you? A seasoned player of the game. We love to play there, but didn't quite get the end there. But we have sadly come to the end of our time with Just a Minimum, so don't forget to tune in next week. And we are indebted, which is why we keep playing the game so much. We have to thank Ian Messitup, who has been so marvellous. I don't really, but I have to say that anyway. So thank you for joining us on Just a Minim. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's very nearly the end of the show, but there is just time to fit in a quick round of Essex Songbook. Samantha tells me she's a huge fan of Southend and only recently spent an exhilarating afternoon here learning from a gentleman friend how to make candy floss in his seaside stall. How they laughed as she grabbed his wooden stick in her hand and watched as it grew bigger and bigger. Imagine her surprise when it flew off before she'd finished, leaving her with a very sticky sleeve. Sometimes I wish Jermaine Greer didn't write for this show anymore. Teams, I'd like you to suggest song titles likely to be popular with people who live in Essex. Sandy, you could start, please.
Don't let the sunbed go down on me.
Miles.
I'm still Stansted.
Richard.
By the rivers of Basildon.
Barry.
And now Southend is near.
Hey, Mr. Tangerine Man.
Don't look back in Ongar.
I want to Braintree.
Nothing like a virgin.
The jazz'll be the day.
How much is that dogging in the window?
Is this the way to Thurrock Services?
It's Rainham Men. Hallelujah, it's Rainham Men.
Amazing Grays.
Leon-C. When you're not strong.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, as the tarnished tarmac of time is furtively fly-tipped by the cowboy builder of belligerence, while the mouldering mattress of mortality pisses off the persistent picnickers of penitence, I notice it's the end of the show. So, from the team, Samantha and myself, and our audience here in Southend, it's goodbye. Goodbye.
Pryor, Miles Jupp, Richard Osman and Sandy Toxby who have been given silly things to do by Jack D, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. Programme consultants were Ian Pattinson and Fraser Steele. And the producer was John Naismith.
Hello and welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue.
You join us this week in the fine city of Wolverhampton, quite literally the home of loads of people. The name Wolverhampton is derived from Wulfrun, the Anglo-Saxon noblewoman who was granted a land charter in 985 AD by King Ethelred the Unready. Wulfrun was summoned to the king's palace for the charter ceremony to be greeted by Ethelred the Unready, who answered the door dripping wet in a bath towel. He then tried to sell her some of his own brand torch batteries. Public transport came to the town in 1847 with the opening of the Wolverhampton Corporation omnibus service. This served the city centre and then expanded to the suburbs with stops positioned at every mile. Making the journey by bus today, very few of these original cast-iron Victorian bus stops can still be seen, as most of them have been destroyed by vandals, really. Where do these people get off? In Victorian times, Wolverhampton's engravers turned their hands to producing tools to make books and signs for the blind. They have a small museum which includes the least successful sign ever made in Braille. It reads, "Danger, do not touch." Born here in 1930, John Keith Taylor, OBE, was the football referee famous for officiating in the 1974 World Cup final, during which he awarded 2 penalties in the first half an hour. Sadly, his career ended soon after when he suffered a blow to the head, which caused his eyesight to come back. In 2003, the illusionist David Blaine previewed his glass container stunt suspended high above the Wolfram shopping centre for 42 days. When he came down, having done nothing in a box for 7 weeks in a row, he was signed as a striker for Aston Villa. The record producer, Pete Waterman, is from Wolverhampton. He left school at 15, never having learnt to read or write. He went on to produce records for Kylie Minogue and Jason Donovan, which he described as making pop music more relevant. So he left school never having learnt to hear either. In the 1950s, the future record producer Phil Spector lodged here when he was an exchange student at Wolverhampton College of Art. Where he got his musical influences remains a mystery, according to his landlady, Mrs. Doodlang Doodlang. In the world of record production, Spector is widely regarded as a genius. That word is bandied about far too much these days. But not tonight. Let's meet the teams. On my left, Barry Cryer and Richard Osman.
And on my right, Brooke-Taylor and Susan Calman.
And taking her place at the desk next to me, please welcome our scorer, the ever delightful Samantha. Well, we start this week with a round called the Wilhelm Scream, and it's based on this, the most famous scream in cinema history. It's named after the character of Private Wilhelm, who gets shot by an arrow in a 1953 Western called The Charge at Feather Rock, and has been featured in over 225 films and TV episodes. The second most famous scream in cinema history is called the Revel Scream. It's named after anyone who's just paid £9.50 for a bag of Revels at a cinema. So teams, in this round, your job is to present me with statements which are bound to be met by the Wilhelm Scream. If I agree, I shall play it in. You can start, please, Richard.
And next, on Channel 4, it's the Great British Bake Off.
Tim.
Qatar was a great choice for the World Cup.
Barry.
Donald Trump is President of the USA.
Susan.
Now on Women's Hour, poetry about the menopause.
This is tough. So, Jack, I've been looking through your internet history.
Jack, that shooting stick you're sitting on is upside down.
I'm under the bed.
So, you want to change your pounds into euros. Let me show you how much that will be.
Have you ever seen one of these before?
I dropped some chocolate on my cream trousers and it's only 9 a.m. That really happened to me. It was very distressing.
On behalf of Fulham Waitrose, I regret to inform you we have run out of organic hummus. Barry, it's your round.
Okay. Time now for a musical round, as I ask the teams to play one song to the tune of another. Musical accompaniment will be provided by Colin Sell. And listeners may be interested to learn that Colin has a Midlands musical connection. In 1969, he collaborated with Roy Wood on The Move. Colin says it was just luck he happened to be working on the switchboard at Pickford's that day. So we'll start with you, Tim. And I'd like you to sing the words of Barbie Girl by Aqua to the tune of the chorus of the Hebrew Slaves.
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life in plastic, it's fantastic, you can brush my hair. Undress me everywhere, imagination. Life is your creation, come on Barbie, let's go party. I'm a blonde bimbo girl in a fantasy world. Dress me up, make it tight, I'm your dolly. You're my doll, rock and roll, feel the glamour in pink. Kiss me here, touch me there, hanky, hanky.
That has every chance of being a Christmas Day number 1, Tim. If not that, certainly a Boxing Day number 2. Susan, I would like you to sing the words of Shirley Bassey's Goldfinger to the tune of the theme from Sesame Street.
Kissed her, it's the kiss of death from Mr. Goldfinger. Pretty girl, beware of his heart. He's cold, he loves only God.
Thank you, Susan. Okay, your turn, Barry. I'd like you to sing the words of If You're Happy and You Know It to the tune of the Funeral March.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show. If you're happy, clap your hands.
Sounded like you're putting the bins out. Richard, you now. I'd like you to sing the words of Milkshake by Khalees to the tune of English Country God.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I could teach you, but I'd have to charge. I know you want it, that thing that makes me what the guys go crazy for. They lose their minds the way I whine. I think it's time, la la la, warm it up.
Time now for a round called Word for Word. In this game, each team attempts to exchange unrelated words while the opposing team tries to spot a connection. Tim and Susan, you can start exchanging your words, while Barry and Richard, you should challenge to take over play if you think you've spotted a connection. Off you go, please, Tim and Susan.
Maggot.
Bandit.
Porcelain.
Spam.
Jumper.
Richard, you've spotted a connection?
Yeah, I got a lovely spam jumper once for Christmas from an aunt who admittedly was getting on a bit.
Did you wear it, the spam jumper?
The spam jumper, I did, but it attracted dogs.
Well, if that's the case, then I must stand up. I've never heard of a spam jumper, but apparently you've owned one, so it must be true. I admit I wasn't really listening. So over to Richard and Barry.
Aardvark. Cummerbund.
Susan.
That's Benedict Cumberbatch's original name.
So, Jack, that is true. I admire that interruption.
Yeah, it is.
You had to change
It must have been in my head when you said it. Yeah.
So over to you, Susan and Tim.
Brexit.
Potato.
Pyramid.
Cardio.
What?
Richard.
That's where I do a lot of my cardio in Egypt.
In Egypt.
How'd you get insurance to do cardio in Egypt these days?
Exactly.
But Barry, you're on his
my
team.
Barry.
I know. I'm being disloyal.
I go one up from Admiral Insurance, which is Pharaoh Insurance.
Oh, dear.
How Zonda Armstrong works with you full time, I will never know.
Yeah, exactly.
It's heavy medication, as you well know.
Yes.
All right, back to Barry and Richard.
Diaphanous.
Lepidopterist.
Hey,
Tim.
Those are two words I don't know the meaning of.
Oh, come on.
They are therefore connected, you're right, Tim. So over to Tim and Susan.
Butterfly.
Rubber.
Quadruple.
Coat.
Richard.
Well, just when it's very cold.
That's a good point, you wear a quadruple coat.
Yeah.
Back to Barry and Richard.
Fallible.
Bumblebee.
Oh, and the gong has gone, which means that I have remembered how to end that game. Okay, the next round takes as its inspiration the world of games. Who here hasn't looked at a Monopoly box lid, read 8 years plus and thought, that's way too bloody long? The idea is that one team will play a favourite game of theirs, after which the opposing team should attempt to guess the name of the game that they're playing. So Barry and Richard, you can start. The title of your game will now be advertised to the audience via the laser display board. And for listeners at home, here's the mystery voice.
Astronauts and crosses. Astronauts and crosses.
So off you go, please, Barry and Richard.
I will boldly go first. X, centre square.
I'm going to take a giant leap here. O, top left.
Careful, Barry. Barry, there's no point screaming. No one can hear you.
Would it have anything to do with space and astronauts and crosses?
Right, it's your turn to play a game now, Tim and Susan, and the title of your game is now being exhibited on the laser display board, while here again is the mystery voice for listeners at home.
Pin the blame on the donkey. Pin the blame on the donkey.
Okay, so off you go, Tim and Susan.
Right, Tim, I'll just pop this blindfold on for you.
Okay.
Yeah, you sure you can't see anything?
Who said that?
Great. Okay, off you go then.
Was that you?
No, it was not.
Really? Well, who else was it then?
It was him.
Oh, okay, fine.
A donkey is involved.
Yeah.
You know what? Don't applaud that. We all know donkeys involved, and it's. I'm going to say, pin the blame on the donkey.
Oh.
Well, okay, final game title now being displayed for you, Barry and Richard. And here is the mystery voice for listeners at home.
A game of Dennis. A game of Dennis.
I'll start, I think. Waterman.
Potter.
Love 15. Okay. Wise.
Hopper.
Wheatley.
15 all.
Quaid.
Les.
Oh, a backhand. Bergkamp.
Damn.
30-15.
Weaver.
40-15.
Compton.
Hugh.
The Menace.
No.
Game, set, and match.
Everyone there appeared to have the same first name, which would be Dennis. So would it be Dennis Tennis? Dennis Lawn?
Game of Dennis?
Yes. Well, I'm going to test the teams on their knowledge of movies next in a game called Complete Trailers. A family trip to the cinema is an enjoyable, if expensive, treat. My advice is to bring your own food, although it's best to sit away from the smoke alarms when lighting your charcoal. In this round, teams, I shall read out a series of interrupted lines from classic movie trailers, and your job is to finish them off, okay? So the first one's for you, Susan, and it's from the film The Thing with Two Heads. The film The Thing with Two Heads. They transplanted a white bigot's head onto...
Donald Trump.
It's actually onto a Soul Brother's body, was it? Tim, this is for you, from The Wizard of Oz. Many, many miles east of nowhere lies...
Walsall.
It's the amazing land of Oz. One for you, Richard, from Vertigo. A beautiful girl haunted by the desperate, unexplainable urge to...
Marry Rupert Murdoch.
Destroy herself. Barry, this is from Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Incredible, invisible.
Jeremy Corbyn.
Insatiable is what it was. Susan, this is from Alien 3. The bitch is...
Probably just a woman with an opinion. Get over it.
The bitch is back. Tim, this is from Mary Poppins. Starring the toast of Broadway's musical stage, the incomparable Julie Andrews, and America's fabulous funny man Dick Van Dyke, as you've never...
Heard English before.
As you've never seen him before.
Oh.
And finally, Richard, from Jaws, don't go in the...
Ladies again, Barry.
The graffiti's neater in there. Got the hands free. Now,
don't go in the water, is what it was. Okay, well, look, here are some for any of you to have a go at, all right? This is from Shaft. Shaft's his name, Shaft's his...
Father's name.
Shaft's his game. It's a trailer from American Gigolo. He's the highest paid lover in Beverly Hills. He leaves women feeling more alive than they've ever felt before, except...
Except he's got to be home by 7, so Mrs. Cryer can use the car.
It was except one. The Hunt for Red October. Invisible, silent...
Sean Connery lets one go.
No, it's Invisible, Silent, Stolen. This is from When Harry Met Sally, 1989 film. Can two friends sleep together and still...
Present pointless.
you heard it here first.
Still love each other in the morning.
That's equally nice.
And finally, from Lost in Translation. Sometimes you have to go halfway around the world to come...
But it's worth it.
To come full circle. Well, this next game is called Silent Piano and has something for anyone with an interest in music. For students of music, it features Colin Sell at the piano, and for lovers of music, the piano is silent. In this round, Colin will play a well-known piece on his electronic keyboard, but with the power switched off. Only Colin knows what he's playing, so pretty much business as usual. The team's job is to identify the piece he's playing before the power returns, okay? So off you go, please. Colin. Susan.
Is it C'est la vie by Bewitched?
It is not C'est la vie by Bewitched. If you carry on a bit more, Colin. Richard.
Judging by the happy smile on his face, I'm going to say Firestarter by the Prodigy.
No, you mustn't be confused by the happy smile on his face. That usually means he's got wind. Not that. And again, please, Colin, some more. Barry.
That's an old music hall song, You Can't Put Willie Where Willie Won't Go, I think. I remember it. Colin remembers it.
It's not that. Carry on, please, Colin.
Is it the theme to Heartbeat?
Not that either. Okay, carry on, please, Colin. We might have to reveal this in a second. Susan.
Is it someone trying to contact us from the other side?
Yeah, is it the Ghost of Liberace?
It's not that either. So carry on then, please, Colin, and maybe the music will play in now.
Oh, isn't it rich?
Isn't it rich?
Yes.
Say you will,
Send
say
in the
you
clowns.
won't, say you'll do what I don't.
Send in the clowns.
Say it's true, say to me, say love you.
I suppose we have to take Colin's word for it that that's what he does. Thank you, Colin Sell. And,
I've got lots more here, Jack.
Yeah, I think we'll move on. Thanks anyway, Colin. Well, it's very nearly the end of the show, but there is just time to fit in a quick round which looks at the musical preferences of unclean or messy people. Samantha is fanatical about cleanliness and tells us she's forever cleaning at her local YMCA. She says she usually starts with a lengthy rub down in the bathroom with Mr. Muscle before polishing off a tall boy in the bedroom after a few squirts from Mr. Sheen. That's what it says. So, teams, I'd like you, please, to suggest song titles suitable for an audience of unkempt, dirty or messy people. So, Richard, maybe you could start.
For Breezy Lover.
Barry.
Handel's Messier.
Tim.
I should be so mucky.
Susan.
Don't push me because I'm close to the pledge.
Nothing compares to poo. By the Bleach Boys.
Sister Sludge.
Who didn't let the dogs out?
You've lost that oven cleaner.
Soiling. I am soiling.
Please degrease me.
Anything by Bruce Springsteen.
Fields of Mould.
House of the Rising Scum.
She's a cheesy lover.
Staying alive.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, as the impatient road haulier of time launches the yellow lemonade bottle of desperation towards the hard shoulder of despair, and the pancaked badger of indignity delights the school minibus of disdain, I notice it's the end of the show. So from the team, Samantha and myself, and our audience here in Wolverhampton, it's goodbye. Goodbye.
Susan Calman, Brooke-Taylor and Richard Osman have been given silly things to do by Jack D, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. Programme consultants were Ian Pattinson and Fraser Steele, and the producer was John Naismith.